they get kicked out. I think it's called a drift, right? So this helps to keep those droplets inside. They're not more than likely gonna come out of the top. They'll hit this foam and kind of collect and then drip back down. So it helps us when we do our mass balance with the loss. All the losses come from just that evaporation. So it goes into the air, becomes higher in humidity, higher moisture, goes out through the top.
No, there's no like blow down water or anything, no makeup water, just straight up
No,
evaporation.
the theoretical makeup would have been what we lost due to that evaporation. So whatever level is equal to that. I don't know. I guess I should have whatever. I don't know.
Makes sense.
Okay. I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not, but I'm pretty sure that y'all figure that out, man. I'm sure you can
Everybody
that.
edit out that.
So the water flows. There's a submerged centrifugal pump on the inside. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe over here. Yeah, over here. So as that water flows off from the collection basin, it goes back into the sump tank. Sump tanks, I think, holds about 5.5 liters. That's where it's actually heated. And then it's pumped up through this tube, up through the top. This back section, since y'all can't see, looks just like this. So the tube is the one I'm pointing to over here. So it gets pumped up through the top. There's a flow meter back here and temperature probe, okay? That temperature, that's the inlet temperature. The outlet temperature is the one I pointed out a while ago. So the inlet temperature is this one, and that's the set point that the heater down here is gonna heat the water up to. So obviously this is gonna be a little bit hotter because we have some losses, but this is the temperature set point for this is gonna be obviously the inlet. So for our conditions, whatever we're setting, 30, 35, 40, that's gonna correspond to the inlet temperature. There's a temperature probe up here, and also a flow meter right after where that tube connects into the inlet. And then there are the little spouts or nozzles. There are 20 of them. So there's 5 X's, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each one of them has 4 holes. And that evenly distributes the water over the top of the packet. Okay, falls down, makes a film over the convoluted shape, and then falls out through the column to that diffuser back to the sump tank. Okay. We also, so we have our temperature in and our temperature out. We have a flow rate, that's for the water. We need the same thing for the air, and also relative humidity. So there's a probe like this that is a combined temperature of the air and relative humidity, and there's another one just above. There's another one in here. I'm not sure if it shows it on there or not, but basically it's in the air. Oh, there we go. It's coming in right as the air. So the air is coming in, filling the space right here, comes through these slots and comes up this center part. You see this little probe right there. So inside the what's called the plenum chamber. That's where your relative humidity is, and temperature sensor combined. They're combined sensors, both in one for your air. So your air inlet's gonna be in here, and the outlet air temperature and relative humidity is here. So that's all your. And then the flow, it outputs it to the software. Basically, they do it by the difference in pressure between this and atmospheric. This is a 75 millimeter. Confirming for you. That thing's on. God damn. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Anyway, this is an orifice of known size, and you have a delta P, and so the flow rate is proportional to that pressure drop. Okay, so the delta P between here and down there in the unit, which is here and that's god damn, bro. Alright, I don't need to open it. That ain't that kind of thing in the morning. It's getting loud enough. I have to remember that.
So we're determining the airflow rate based on like the differential in pressure.
The unit does it.
Oh.
You're gonna change. You can set the DP that it's looking for, difference in pressure, and it'll output the flow. So you just need to kind of play with it until you get whatever you need. Okay. So we can set our fan speed, pump speed, and we can set the temperature and stuff like that.